Today I'm going to do the little bit of everything tag. I was tagged by Lydia, thanks for tagging me. Do you keep up with the Kardashians? Yes. If you could have an old muscle car, which one would you choose? I wouldn't. I don't like big cars. Do you curse like a sailor when the camera isn't rolling? I do curse or swear, as we say in the UK. It's difficult not to because my boyfriend is like the biggest potty mouth I've ever known. So I do curse, but I try like to not do it as much. If your significant other gave you a hall pass, who would you use it on? Be honest. I would use it on someone really random, maybe not a lot of people will know. He's called Jesse Pavelka, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He's on a show in the UK called Obesity, A Year to Save My Life. A personal trainer, life coach person helps like someone who's severely overweight lose a lot of weight and get their life back and everything like that, and he's like the personal trainer on the show and also like the kind of main presenter of the show, I think. And he is beautiful. Just Google him and that is basically like my type summed up. What is one thing you do that you hate to admit? I can be really moody. As much as I really try to be positive a lot, and I think I am happy most of the time, I can be very moody and quite difficult to be around sometimes. Do you really brush your teeth in the morning and at night? Be honest. Yes, I don't know how anyone could not do that. I think that's really gross. What is your go-to drink at Starbucks? I'm not really like loyal to Starbucks. I just get a latte usually, or a caramel latte, so pretty simple. Is your current hair colour your real hair colour? No, my real hair colour is like a dark blonde. If you could swap bodies with someone, who would it be and why? Nicole Scherzinger. I think she is one of the most beautiful women in the world. Have you read 50 Shades of Grey? If so, what did you think? It's okay. It's a bit cringy at parts. I actually enjoyed the film much more than the books, so a lot of people hated the film, but I really liked it, and I think it definitely shined up a pretty cheesy story in my opinion. Do you crack your knuckles? Sometimes, but very rarely. I'm not like the type of person to do it all the time, and when people always do it and it's really loud, that kind of goes through me a bit and makes me feel a bit sick, so I try not to do it that much. Have you accidentally text messaged someone something you were supposed to be sending it to your special someone? I think so, probably by accident once, but it wouldn't have been anything, you know, it wouldn't have been anything awkward. Have you ever created a fake profile to creep on someone? No, I've not. Which is your weakness, cookies or pastries? Cookies. I'm not a massive fan of pastries. I like croissants and stuff like that, but cookies, I'm always down for cookies. What do you love about yourself? I'm quite driven and quite ambitious. Do you have to match your nail polish to your toenail polish? No, and I don't actually like them to be matching. I like them to be contrasting. Tell us a few things about you that people would be surprised to know about you. I used to play the piano until I was like a teenager, and then I quit, and then a few years later I started singing lessons, and I've always loved singing and really enjoyed it, and I'm an okay singer, so it just seemed like the fun thing to do at school. I don't do them anymore because of money and time, and sometimes I get really sad about it because I used to love going and my teacher was really nice, so I only sing in the car now, which is quite sad. Heels or flats? I'm definitely going to go for flats for practical reasons. If you could do anything for one day and money wasn't an option, how would you spend your day? Dream big. Would probably go to New York because that's like probably the highest place on my bucket list. So I would arrive in New York because I would have been flying like overnight. So I would arrive in the morning and probably spend the morning shopping. I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely raid Sephora and Dwayne Reed and all the amazing big department stores in New York, and then in the afternoon I would go sightseeing and towards the evening I think it would be really nice to like go and see the Statue of Liberty and stuff in the dark and see the skyline of New York, and I think it would be amazing. And then I'll probably stay in a really fancy hotel. What was the last YouTube video you watched? I was just getting ready doing my makeup and I was watching the Schumann show, which I love, and Phoenix and Lily are so cute. Do you have road rage? Sometimes. What is your favourite rock and roll song? I'm not a rock and roll kind of person, I'm not very cool like that, but probably like Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, because that just reminds me of being a teenager and listening to it with my best friends. Who was your first kiss? Do you still talk to them? My first kiss was in high school. It was with a guy who I went to primary school with, which is like when you're really young in the UK, and no, I don't talk to him anymore, which is probably a good thing. If you could have one YouTuber's closet, whose would it be? This is a really difficult question. I'm gonna go with Elle Fowler, I think, because I've seen her closet and it's a beautiful thing. If you could have one YouTuber's makeup collection, whose would it be? I think I would choose Kathleen Lights, only because I've watched her makeup collection recently that she put up, and her makeup is so neat and organised and just makes me really happy to look at. So, and of course, you know, there's loads of it. So, do you have a nickname? My mum, ever since I was little, has called me Katie Bubbles. I don't know why. I think it was because of Bubbles in the Powerpuff Girls. Is she called Bubbles, the blonde one? I used to be blonde when I was little and I used to want to be her, so I think that's where Katie Bubbles came from. What do you think is the best thing about your YouTube channel? It's just like seeing the same people in the comment section on every video, and if it's you, you know who you are and you know you're very much appreciated. I just think it's really cool to have that kind of conversation with women who are all over the country or even all over the world. How many cars have you had? What were they? I've only ever had one car. I'm only 21 and I got my car when I was like 19, 20. It's a Citroen C1, so it's a really cute little simple cheap car and I love it. What's your favourite pizza? I'm not a massive pizza person. I probably prefer pasta. Something with goat's cheese, I guess, and like roasted veg, that's always really nice, like roasted pepper and or like caramelised onion, that's really good, always goes down well. And the last question, I think, if there's 30 questions, is if you could only have one lipstick for the rest of your life, which lipstick would you choose? I'm gonna go with a classic matte red, because on the days when I wanted a nude lip, I could just wear lip balm. I can definitely do that most days anyway. I'm quite lazy with lipstick, but if I did want some colour on my lips, I just feel like you can never go wrong with a classic matte red, so probably something like Ruby Woo from MAC. And those are all the questions. I really hope you enjoyed this tag. I like doing these personal chatty videos every now and again, so thanks again Lydia for tagging me. I will tag some people below, and thank you so much for watching. If you're new or you liked this video, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Monday and Friday, so I'd love to see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!